The entire manufacturing process of self-tapping screws begins with the storage of raw materials. This wire stock, ranging in diameter from 5 to 19 millimeters, serves as the primary material for screw production. The diameter of the wire required for coiling must exceed that of the corresponding finished product. Next, the wire stock proceeds to the production line, where processing commences. The initial stage is rough drawing. The purpose of rough drawing is to remove surface scale form during wire production and storage. Here, we can observe that the wire surface has already regained its original metallic luster. Following rough drawing, the second stage of wire processing is annealing. This involves heating the wire to different temperature zones within a furnace, maintaining it at the appropriate temperature for a specified duration, and then allowing it to cool naturally in air. The purpose of annealing is to reduce the wire's hardness and eliminate residual stresses, thereby facilitating subsequent processing. The third stage is acid pickling and phosphating. This process applies a phosphating film to the wire surface. This film enhances formability and reduces tool wear during subsequent operations. The fourth stage is precision drawing. The purpose of fine drawing is to reduce the wire to the required diameter, according to specific product specification. After undergoing these four processing stages, the raw wire must pass inspection before proceeding to the forming stage. The first step in forming is cold heading. The cold heading machine cuts the wire to the required length for the window assembly and stamps the nut markings. The second stage in the forming sequence is tail clamping. This process creates a dovetail shape designed to penetrate steel plates. This stage is critical, requiring strict control of parameters such as concentricity and blade width. The third stage of the forming process is thread rolling, which serves to create the familiar thread pattern on the screw's surface. At this point, the drill point screw is essentially complete, with the subsequent step being the heat treatment process following forming. The initial stage of heat treatment is cleaning, wherein hot water is employed to remove surface oils from the screws. Following thorough cleaning on both sides, the screws proceed to the second stage, high-temperature carburizing. This constitutes the core of heat treatment, aiming to infiltrate carbon atoms into the surface layer to enhance surface hardness. Precise control over temperature, duration, and the concentration ratio of the carburizing gas are decisive factors in this stage. Following carburizing, the screws are quenched in a quenching bath while still at high temperature. The combination of carburizing and quenching forms a crystalline layer on the screw surface, achieving the required surface hardness. The fourth stage of heat treatment involves cleaning, specifically a secondary wash to remove quenching oil from the screw surface. Following this double cleaning process, the fifth stage commences, low temperature tempering. This tempering reduces the core hardness of the screw, as excessive core hardness would render the drill point screw prone to fracture. Low temperature tempering imparts resilience to the drill point screws. Following heat treatment, the screws are sent to the laboratory for testing of surface hardness, core hardness, tensile strength, and tapping speed. Only when all parameters meet standards do they proceed to the next stage. The final process for drill point screws is surface treatment, comprising primarily acid pickling and electroplating. Acid washing thoroughly removes surface oils and contaminants. Following repeated acid washing, the screws proceed to electroplating. This process primarily prevents surface rusting, thereby extending the screw's service life. Prior to the dispatch, self-tapping screws undergo a final step, fitting washers. These washers incorporate waterproof seals to prevent moisture ingress during use. After washer installation, the screws are counted and packaged.